23 years old, and that spotless 4-0 record, the height, the weight, dang near even. We'll see about the toughness and the grit. Pampos will push you every single time out there. Let's take it over to our man, Dr. David Sarnoff, to get the official introductions.
Tonight, this bout of the evening is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the CFFC Bantamweight division. This bout has been brought to us by Change Matters. Change Matters for kids with cancer. Now, standing to my right, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in 135.6 pounds, fighting for Rufa Sport out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Christian Rodriguez. Now, standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 135.5 pounds, fighting for Law MMA out of Astoria, New York, Pampos, the ferocious Grigoriou. Referee in charge of the action once the bell rings, Bill Bookwalter.
Dr. Dave was so excited to roll the yard, he forgot where Milwaukee was.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight.
Next weekend, UFC Fight Pass has 8 live events from around the globe. Cage Warriors kicks off a 3-day run on Thursday alongside LFA, Battlefield Fight League, Eternal MMA, and Combat Jiu-Jitsu exclusively on UFC Fight Pass.
Look how these guys just come out in the middle, they touch gloves, and they just stand in front of each other.
Exchanging in close right from the start.
I mean, normally there's a feeling out process. Both guys seem to just want to throw. Christian Rodriguez being the aggressor.
Switching stances a little bit there, as I said, Grigoriou throwing those nasty low kicks. Rodriguez not too bad of his own. Boy, they're standing in close quarters.
Yeah, they are.
Just right in the center.
Like, I dare you.
See who flinches first. Nice right hand there. Rodriguez, another nice low kick.
Pampos, Pampos tries some spinning stuff. Doesn't score.
Rodriguez was able to step past that. Very technical early. Like I said, in close, fighting in a phone
Wow.
booth. Nice combination.
Yeah, I mean, just a basic 1-2. And you know, Coach Cushman in the corner of Christian Rodriguez is going to be happy about those.
Grigoriou throws the low kick, and Rodriguez was ready to answer over the top of it. Smart work there.
I feel like we need to do a documentary about the superstar corners that we always have here in CFFC.
No question about it. Studs in the corner every time.
Legends everywhere. UFC fighters. Christian Rodriguez has got future Bellator featherweight champion in his corner right now. Emmanuel Sanchez.
I don't think we're supposed to say that.
I don't care. I love Manny.
Oh, nice little front kick there. As you said, simple combinations again. The 1-2 working well. Rushes forward with a knee. Grigoriou throws that nasty low kick at the end of the combination. Technical work from both men early, halfway through this opening round.
Yeah, and I think so far the story is Christian's just being first. It's not so much that he's being overly aggressive, he's just being first. And when he throws combinations. Pampos maybe just trying to wait to counter. But the problem with that is, you see that, like he's waiting to counter and he gets hit with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punches.
Excellent work there, and now Rodriguez avoids the big uppercut, got in on the clinch there, but wasn't able to do anything with it. Back to the center. As you said, Rodriguez just continues to be first, throws that simple 1-2 out. But Grigoriou is certainly swinging back and answering.
Just got hit with another right hand.
Rodriguez was finishing combinations with that step-in knee. Threw out the high kick there as well. Combinations looking well. Rodriguez finding a groove right now. Oh, there's that knee again. See Grigoriou swinging hard uppercut, big left hook.
Grigoriou, I think, maybe feels that Rodriguez doesn't respect his striking, and that's why he's starting to sit down on these punches and load up. and Christian's just staying loose and relaxed, and he's throwing them in bunches.
Rodriguez thought about that takedown again, wasn't able to get it, but having a lot of success on the feet. Instead of just throwing out, working the jab, putting the right behind it. A little John Jones elbow in there. Nasty low kick, all levels, man, having some real success.
Yeah, he is, and I don't know if Pampos is bleeding or if he's just showing some damage on his face there. That right above his right eye, it's all red.
Covers up well there, but Rodriguez continues to add these combinations together. He's patiently picking the shots, throwing the elbows. I mean, we're seeing him work to all levels.
Well, you know, Pampos is doing a great job of defending. He's covering up, and a lot of these punches aren't getting through, but what it's doing is opening up other areas for Christian Rodriguez to attack. That's why you see him throwing the varied attacks, the knee up the middle, like you said, that John Jones, the elbow he tried to score with. Pampos with a nice combination there.
Final 10 seconds. Grigoriou gonna dive in with a takedown at the end there. Best work for him. Might want to turn to that earlier because it was successful.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he wants to stay on the feet.
Well, that was the best move of the fight for Pampos, for sure. I mean, they call him the Ferocious, and that was a ferocious double leg. And you look at the corners here, like we say, all-stars. Ray Longo, I mean, he's coached champions in the UFC, and then you got Scott Cushman on the other side, who's just a Milwaukee legend.
Not a pair of bad guys we getting advice from, huh?
Not at all.
Christian Rodriguez looks calm and collected over there. Grigoriou take a seat.
Interesting move to not take the stool. Christian Rodriguez hitting that strength and conditioning to up that gas tank. He's ready for round two, and he wants to do more of this in round two. You see these just always combinations, always throwing. He never throws a single strike. 1, 2, feints for 3, 1, 2. High kick, varied attack. He's throwing elbows, he's throwing punches, and normally on the end of those punches is some sort of a kick.
Yeah, I'm impressed by his shot selection and just how collected he was in the attack. So nice work in his debut thus far for Rodriguez in the black and red. Meanwhile, Grigoriou's going to come out swinging.
Pampos already throwing heat. It's a death. Whoa! Death by 1,000 cuts, right? He probably realizes that he was outstruck by Christian Rodriguez, and now he just kind of wants to even that score.
Yeah, smart work. He's definitely throwing power. He's been missing that uppercut hook combination, but he's certainly been throwing it hard. If it does land, it's going to have some success. Rodriguez is doing great with combinations.
Hey, big elbow.
Yeah. I might stay away from the knee because if I'm Grigoriou, I'm trying to catch that knee and take it down, although right now he doesn't seem to be looking for it.
Well, I think he's using it just to get inside because he throws that as almost a way to protect himself. He's not going to get hit coming in, and then when he lands, he's throwing immediately. We're at 1 minute into this round, and I bet you Christian Rodriguez has probably thrown almost, 40, 45 strikes.
Very busy. Working against the clinch right now. Battling for position here. Knees inside, traded. Bookwalter gives a little warning. Oh, short little elbow there. Just grinding in here.
It's a grueling aspect of mixed martial arts, that clinch, that dirty boxing, when you're shoved up against the cage. Not fun and exhausting.
Great combination work again from Rodriguez. Everything, it's not one punch, it's 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, with not the intent to hit with the 1 or the 2, but you saw him land that body shot. And that's what he wanted.
As you said, Grigoriou, I mean, he's covering well.
Yeah.
He's not taking, vicious damage, but
he needs to do more of that, what he just did right there. But Christian's not giving him the ability to answer. He's staying in his face, pressured. There you go, Pampos. He needs more of that.
Yeah, nice right hand there, big left to the body as well for Pampos.
And now Christian Rodriguez on the back foot.
Rodriguez now working the kicks as well. Here come the punching combinations. Big uppercut, hook combination that Pampos likes. fourth here. Both men having some success on the feet. Into the clinch, the knee there lands. There's those big shots, those uppercuts and hooks.
And Christian Rodriguez staying in the face, but Pampas Grigoriou finding way more success in this second round than he was in the first. Stuffs another takedown from Christian. Christian still in on it, trying to get it. Can't get the trip. We're back in a clinch position.
Yeah, Grigoriou has really defended well in his takedown attempts.
I think he's really strong. I think you can tell he can move a guy around to where he wants him. But Christian's got a lot of weapons. You've seen him land with elbows here.
Got the little short elbows inside have been very effective. Those have been some of his best shots.
Grigoriou now trying to take down Rodriguez.
Spinning elbow there as he disengages. Back to the center. Grigoriou now throwing the elbows.
Well, they're that close to each other, right? They can just start throwing the elbows like that. Christian in on the hips of Grigoriou again. He's in a position where he could take his back.
You know, interesting that Rodriguez is really turning so much to the takedown in this round. I don't know if he's tiring a little bit or just feels like he'd like to see what he can do in top position, but he's really been kind of intent on getting this fight to the ground and hasn't had much success getting there, unfortunately.
Well, he's winning this position. You know, I mean, the thing is, and he's not actively trying to trip Pampas or whip him around. Pampas being smart, he's got that hand down, so he's a grounded opponent, so Christian's not going to knee him in the face. But yeah, I mean, it's a position where I wouldn't blame Christian Rodriguez if he's a little bit tired. He's been throwing volume on top of volume.
Yeah, the output has been high. And oh, by the way, he is on the back right now. We did finally get this fight to the ground. One hook is in. 10 seconds left, though. Is he going to have time to capitalize on the position? He's going to try. Wraps the left arm around the neck, but it's not there. So we'll finish with a few short punches. But listen, until that last sequence, I think this was a better round for Charalampos Grigoriou,
yeah.
But I still believe this was a Christian Rodriguez round at the end of the day.
I'm in agreement with you. We seldomly don't disagree, but what Pampas did that I liked is he responded. I felt he was maybe too quiet in that first round, let Christian get a little bit too comfortable, and in this second round, I think he gained Christian Rodriguez's respect a little bit more when he threw back a few times. So Christian, right there, almost looks like he's bullying him. And what Pampas needs to do is return. And he did that a lot more frequently in this round, but Christian's still all over him like a wet blanket, not giving him a whole lot of room to work. But when he could work, he did stuff like that. And right there is when he's got to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And, you know, it's clear that he's throwing the harder punches, but I think maybe take a little off of it and just get some volume picked up. You know, land more frequently, I think, could be effective for him. So we'll see round 3. Christian Rodriguez on our card up 2-0, but that was a better round for Charalampos Grigoriou. Let's see if Rodriguez turns to the wrestling again or keeps it on the feet with his volume striking.
I mean, listen, when you stand up off the stool and you look across the cage and you see the guy that you're fighting who is probably up 2-0 against you and his mouth isn't open and he's not breathing heavy. That's mental. It really is mental, and it's something that Duke tries to teach everybody, that if you have this gas tank that is always full, it's never empty.
That's a weapon.
It's a dangerous weapon. It's a dangerous weapon, and Christian Rodriguez is using that weapon to the best of his ability. It really is. Not that he's walking all over Pampas right here, but it's just a master class in having a game plan and executing it properly.
Trying to work around to the back here. You can see Pampas looking to stay upright. Interesting, dropping down the knee. He had a little slap with the right hand in there that was pretty interesting. Pampas using the fence to prevent the full back take there. But you can see Rodriguez is staying with it.
You see on the far left of your screen right there, Pampas' corner. So he's getting the instruction loud and clear, and look at that. It's a good fighter, listens to his corner.
Back to the center of the cage here. There's a nice little combination from Grigoriou. He's going to want more of that. Here's corner saying, don't wait, Pampos, don't wait.
Wow.
Slick little duck under to the back.
And again, you know, game plan. Just what an intelligent fighter and what an intelligent fight he's fighting. 23 years old to recognize, you know, I'm not a power puncher and I've been hitting this guy and I'm in a position where I can either throw or I can take his back again. And he went to the wrestling.
And then as soon as they separate, he goes back to throwing the combinations. And you can see, as you said, not even breathing hard. And that's just got to be so disheartening for Grigoriou, who, as you said, is seeing this just non-stop offense and attack. And you can see it's adding up here. Grigoriou's tired.
Yeah, I think Grigoriou
shot to the body.
maybe saying that he got kicked in the cup. Hey,
High kick the knee.
he's wobbly. He's for sure hurt. He's coming out fighting. And Christian sprawls and stuffs a takedown attempt. I like how Pampos is getting mad.
Pampos, defend yourself. I'm going to stop it.
You can hear Bill Bookwalter saying, you got to defend yourself. He's covering up well, but he is starting to fade a little bit. You know, wobbly, I think maybe more from the fatigue than anything, but Rodriguez pushing on.
Wow.
He's fucking me apart, man. No.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a little early for me.
That's a coin flip. I don't know about the stoppage.
I mean, listen, Bill Bookwalter, to his credit, is a fine official, and he gave plenty of warning. He said, I need you to defend yourself. I need you to fight back. And
I've seen worse stoppages.
I've seen worse stoppages.
Yeah, listen, you know, heat of the moment, you got to listen to the referee. The referee will tell you, hey, you got to move, fighter.
Yeah.
And if you don't move, you know, he's going to call it.
I mean, you maybe wonder if some of the damage we saw earlier in the night had Bookwalter a little on edge, you know, to make sure he didn't find himself in a similar position.
Not positive that really comes into play if you're a referee, but I just think what it is watch this. Leg kick, that's the one he said was low, and I clearly on my eyes showed that it wasn't. Body shot right there. He's selling everything Christian's doing. He's biting on every feint. He punches him in the stomach, he grabs his stomach. He gets head kicked, his hands go low. Christian recognizes it, hits him with the knee. Look, Pampos is on his feet here, but he's just getting pieced up.
It is true. The traffic was one-sided, to say the least. I mean, he was getting, I guess that's one of those ones where you'd like to see him get a little bit more, but I don't really have a real problem with it. I mean, you could tell he was wilting, right? Whether it was just the energy, whether it was the damage, he was certainly wilting a little bit. Either way.
Yeah, right there.
Christian Rodriguez undefeated. Great work. Let's give the official time of the stoppage for our man, Dr. David Sarnoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout was stopped at 2 minutes and 41 seconds in the third round. Winner by TKO out of the blue corner, Christian Rodriguez.
Well, impressive. As we said, 23 years old, moves his record to 5-0. Punk said it coming in. You know, he's not just a striker. He's not just a grappler. I mean, he showed us a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't love the stoppage, but he was cruising to a pretty one-sided decision win either way.
You know, I'm not focusing on the stoppage, whether it was good or bad. I mean, I don't think it was a bad stoppage, but what an impressive display of stand-up fighting by Christian Rodriguez. Moves to 5-0. 2 knockouts, 2 submissions, and I guess we're calling that a TKO.
That's right.
That is just an electric performance.
Great
Clean
work
sweep.
there.
Clean sweep by Rufus Sport.
Not
Congrats,
bad.
boys.
Hopefully we'll see Christian Rodriguez back here in the CFFC cage, because that was a nice performance. I was impressed by what I saw there.